My name is Thayden Sweat, and this is my project on unethical uses of technology. And my topic is digital media piracy. So, what is digital media piracy? Digital media piracy is the copying and distribution of protected and copyrighted content. The most common items that are pirated in 2024 are usually movies and TV shows. However, it's a federal crime to legally pirate, landing you a minimum of 1 year in prison or $100,000 in fines. Um, a history of digital media piracy. In the 1980s, with the rise of personal computers, floppy disks were usually used to copy software as they could distribute it from user to user. In the 1990s, with the emergence of the internet, websites and other servers became popular in sharing pirated music, games, and file compressors such as MP3 made it easier to share more at once. In the 2000s, more media was being released, such as music, movies, TV shows, and this began streaming sites and cable, and people would usually go on the internet to find sites to illegally stream these shows or movies before they left theaters or in general. And more files, ways to share files and compress files were made, which made it easier for people to pirate and sell. So who practices digital media piracy? About 33% of American adults pirated content in 2023. Mostly men aged 18 to 26 would pirate content, usually movies or professional sports. About 11% of adults said they would pirate if they knew how to. So why is it so common if it's a federal offense? Well, streaming services have cracked down on password sharing between people and have increased their prices to make up for lost revenue as this increase of pirating has swept over. However, about 75% of pirators said they would stop if streaming services were cheaper, which creates a non-stop loop. And usually pirators have interest in watching a certain show or movie, usually one to two in the catalog, and they're not willing to pay a monthly subscription of $8 to $12 just to watch one or two shows in their whole catalog. So, what is the harm of digital media piracy and who does it hurt? First off, it hurts the creators as there's a loss of income due to unpaid sales, and this could hurt their confidence in putting out more products as the incentive of money is lowered. Entertainment industry will be hurt because the loss of revenue impacts the funding of future projects and it lowers their market value as they lose money, prompting investors to doubt the industry and not put more money into it. Retailers and distributors who give out physical copies will be hurt because if nobody's buying their physical copies, they're not making a profit and losing money, which could damage their um, business and could lead to closure. Consumers who pirate may be exposed to viruses and malware planted within the pirated content that is meant to seek out your information or your identity. And because of this increase in piracy, companies will increase their prices for streaming services, and this will hurt the consumer as they're forced to dig deeper into their wallets. The economy takes a hit because the loss of revenue and money being circulated from the entertainment industry will cause loss of jobs and it will damage economic stability. And this hurts ethical standards as it gives a lack of respect for individual properties and undermines ethical standards in society. So, how to prevent it? There is no active way to prevent pirating media besides your own will. As a person, you should be able to keep yourself to a high ethical standard and remind yourself that this harmful practice of pirating other people's content may have dire consequences not just for you, but for other people around you. So the summary of my project is digital media piracy is a growing epidemic year in year, and it creates a lasting loop in economic problems for the entertainment industry. Prices continue to rise as more and more firms and companies lose money every year from pirated content. But this only pushes more and more people to pirate content because they don't want to dig deeper into their wallet just to pay monthly subscriptions. Anyone can participate in pirating media, whether through movies, music, shows, or games. It's very easy to go onto a website and pirate any sorts of content that you desire. However, you should always remember that pirating content is a federal offense and it has dire consequences for not just you, but other people as well. And this is my citations for my project. Thank you for listening.